Hello again and welcome back to my channel. It's been a big week of playing and so I need to look after my fiddle this morning and give it a bit of a wash and a scrub up and give it a bit of a pamper, a bit of spa treatment. So in this video I'm going to show you how I do it, the cloth I use, the cleaner I use, and even something else which I can't recommend to you, but nonetheless I do use it quite frequently. Anyway, stick around and I hope you find it enjoyable. Okay, so here's my fiddle laid out on a lovely velvet pad on my desk. There you go, you might as well have a quick look. That's me when I was younger. Lots and lots of pens, lots and lots of pencils, lots of things about Sheffield, Brahms concerto, that needs to be practiced. Oh, there's my Gretsch guitar. Anyway, look, down to it. The first thing I'm going to do is get a brush and just clean off any loose rosin. Not forgetting the bridge, so I'll do that all over the fiddle. I'll be right back. Okay, so here's the cleaner that I'm using today, Hydrosol Violin Cleaner. As I say, I'm not particularly recommending it one way or another, but it's what I'm going to be using today with a microfiber cloth. So here we are, here we go. So in very small circles, I'm going to cover the fiddle just with a little bit of Hydrosol cleaner, and very gently, I just do a small patch at once. I usually go in quarters and just round and round. Don't press too hard. Round and round in circles. And just let the cleaner and the cloth do its work. Don't forget the edges. I like to be especially careful when I'm working near the bridge. I don't like to get cleaner too close. I've got a very beautifully cut bridge and I don't want any cleaner to get onto the bridge so that the bridge soaks up the liquid. So I just go quite close as I dare. And this is an important patch here because this is where you'll find all the panic from the concerts resides. Frankly, you get lots of sweat there, and it's important to take that off. Be careful also not to knock the bridge. So when you're cleaning, small circles, and be careful not to smack into the bridge. You don't want to knock the bridge at all. And it's also important to get underneath the fingerboard. Don't force anything, it's only held on with glue, but just get your cloth and go underneath the fingerboard like that. Get that rosin off. And again, lint free. I use a microfiber cloth, something very soft, nothing abrasive at all. Okay, so now the fiddle is nice and clean. Here's the controversial bit. You'll see I've covered up the fiddle because I'm now about to clean the fingerboard. And I must emphasize that I do not recommend that you do this. It's what I do and it's very risky. And I will be using this eau de Cologne and some makeup pads. The eau de Cologne goes nowhere near the instrument. If it does and you spill any on the varnish, it will strip it immediately. So there is no option to this. You just do not have the cologne anywhere near the fiddle. Okay, so I've got a little bit of cologne on the pad, and again I've put the top on. I've applied the cologne to the pad away from the instrument, and now slowly and carefully, very carefully, I wipe down the fingerboard. Very carefully indeed. It goes nowhere near any varnish, and you'll see straight away it cleans the fingerboard very well, but you must be careful. Okay, so there we are, a nice clean fingerboard, nice and shiny, and I can shift nicely The cologne does evaporate very well, but just in case there's any residue left, I give it a wipe with a clean pad. There we go. And there we are. There we go. Nice fiddle, nice and clean, ready for some more scales. Catch you next time. Bye for now. Hi again. Just a quickie. If you are enjoying my channel, do me a favour and drop me a like and a quick subscribe, and even maybe share my videos. It would help me enormously, and it helps me to provide a little bit more content for you. Thanks again.